I'm Chuck Paulson. Today I'd like to show you iMetaSearch, an internet search tool that gathers search results from many different search engines and then indexes, clusters, and organizes them with cutting-edge technology called latent semantic analysis. Let's get started and do a search on the word tiger. We'll go up to the text box, type in tiger, and then move over and click the search button. The search we just did gathered 106 results from 16 different search engines in about 6 seconds. iMetaSearch saves you time by doing fast searches and also by using intelligent indexing and clustering to quickly focus on the interesting results. It's also very simple to use. You just go over and mark different index words and results that you're interested in, and related ones will be shown to you, as we'll see in a minute. Well, let's start by taking a quick tour of the user interface. Up here is the cluster area. Each button corresponds to one cluster in the results area. For example, the first cluster here corresponds to the first white band of search results over here. Also, we have the cluster slider. We can use this to create either small, well-defined clusters, or we can use it to create large general clusters. I'll tell you what happens when you click on a button later on in this tutorial. Now, in the index area, we also have a slider. We can move it all the way to the left to show all the index words. Right now we have 2,176 index words, as we can see by scrolling through them. Or we can move it all the way to the right, in which case we see only the most common index words. Now in the index area, we can sort by clicking column headers. For example, we can sort index words alphabetically with numbers first, or we can sort them by how common they are. And some index words have a plus or minus sign in front of them. For these words, if you click on them, you can expand them and see all the phrases that start with that word. And if we move our index slider all the way so we get all the words, and then expand tiger, we can see a lot more phrases that start with the word tiger. Now finally, over in the results area, if we click on a title, for example clicking on this title from Tiger from Wikipedia, we can see a summary of that search result in this area. And we can also sort results by column headers. If we click on this column header, we can sort them alphabetically. If we sort on this column header, we can sort them back into clusters. Now let's take a close look at the relevance columns. This relevance column and this relevance column. This is where the power of iMetaSearch comes in. So for example, let's mark the word Tiger Woods. Now notice that once we mark Tiger Woods, then all the index words had their relevances recalculated as to how related they are to Tiger Woods. So for example, woods and tournament and golf, all these words are related to Tiger Woods, and they get sorted up to the top of the index list. Also, over in the results area, all the results that are similar to Tiger Woods or related to Tiger Woods get sorted up to the top of the results list. Now right now, results are sorted by cluster, and so the most relevant clusters will be sorted to the top. We can also sort them individually by clicking on the relevance column, and they'll all be sorted outside of their clusters. But we can see that cluster 4 is predominantly about Tiger Woods, even though not all the ones that are in cluster 4 are sorted at the top. Now not only can we click index words or mark index words, but we can also go back and mark interesting results. So for example, if we're interested in the Detroit Tigers baseball team, we can mark it right here, and all the index words are sorted by how related they are to this search result, and all the results themselves are sorted by how related they are to the Detroit Tigers baseball team. Now, one last thing about marking results is that you can also use a control click, and in that way you can mark multiple results or index words to give iMetaSearch a better idea of what you're searching for. Now let's go back and see what the cluster buttons do. Now we can go back and scan down the clusters and see that cluster 4 is about Tiger Woods. So let's click that cluster button. What that button actually does is click the central result of that cluster. So here the central result of cluster 4 has been marked. And we can see that cluster 4 is mostly about Tiger Woods and golf. Being able to instantly calculate the relevance based on marked index words or marked results is a very powerful way to explore a new set of results. Let me show you one more thing. Suppose that we found an index word or phrase that we're interested in and we want to do a follow-up search. For example, let's say Tiger Woods. We can right-click and then click on the Quick Search of Tiger Woods menu option. Right now, iMetaSearch is going out and doing a follow-up search on Tiger Woods. We hope this video gives you some idea of what iMetaSearch can do and how it works. Try iMetaSearch free for 15 days by downloading it from www.puffinwarellc.com, and thanks for watching.